Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I am a crochet artist and handmade candle artist. I do events and markets and I sell my things online and I take any custom order no matter how big or how small. So that is who I am if you are new. In today's video we are going to be making a birthday outfit. We're going to be making my birthday outfit for an event. So my partner's birthday is on the 24th of August and we have an event to go to on the 25th. So the event is for his birthday, so I'm going to be making my outfit for that, but it is also going to be the first outfit I have made that has accessories on it. It has pearls going along it, so that's also going to be fun. And I've never made a top in this sort of style. I've made crop tops and stuff, but I've never made a top in this sort of style, so this is what we're going off of. We're going to be freehanding as always this whole project, so this is what we're going off. However, we are going to change it slightly. I don't have a circle for the middle part, but I'm just going to do it like triangle meets in the middle sort of. Yeah, because I cannot find, I thought I did have a wooden circle and I can't find one anywhere, but I did find a bag of charms and pearls, which I'm going to use. If you can see the gold pearls, I'm going to use them going across the bottom as is in the photo. So I loved how this looked in green, but we are also not going to be doing it in like one colour, and we're also not going to be doing it in green because I do love the green. However, I just don't have enough green in right now and I don't have time. There's so much going on at the moment until after my partner's birthday. We've got a lot of stuff happening and going on, so I don't have the time ready to be running out and getting more yarn and trying to do it perfectly in that colour. However, I am doing it half and half because I think I've been wanting to make a half and half top and I think that would go amazingly with the event. But not only that, I think it would look amazing as well on, I think it would just fit every style. And yeah, I think that would fit my style more as well. So I will just grab the colours and show you the colours we're going to be doing. So I really did struggle on trying to find which colours to work with for this. I was going to do a red and black, but that was just, the red was too dark and you wouldn't really notice it. And then I was going to do dark red and lilac, and I don't know what changed my mind. I think it's the fact that I already started it, had like a little start on it with the black. But I finally decided we are going to be doing black and lilac because those colours just seem to look so good together, and I think it will turn out really, really cute, and it will still have a girly-ish vibe as well as like an edgy vibe all in one, and I think it will look really cute, and I think the pearls will look really cute on it as well. Past me really thought I was going to be so much better by today, and it's just not happened. My voice, hopefully, praying to the gods that my voice isn't as scratchy next video and that we can actually get a good video out where I look and feel much better than I do now. But yeah, so let's get into crocheting. the black side. We have almost finished one cup. We need a couple more rows. It's going to be up like that. So it just needs a couple more rows to go around the side. However, I have no idea what I want with the back because I personally prefer to use a bra, to wear a bra with crop tops. I have no idea what to make, whether to make the back just a block or so it will hide a bra if I wear a bra with it, or to do a lace back so then it's adjustable, so then in the future if I lose or gain any weight I can just make it adjustable, it will still fit, I can adjust it with the laces or with the tie bits. So yeah, I'm really struggling on figuring out the back of this. However, I'm going to go and finish this one and then I will come back when we are starting on the lilac side. I think for the pearls as well, I know we're not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish both cups and then attach them and then figure out the rest from there. I think what I'm going to do as well for the pearls, when I attach them, I think I'm going to put them on the string and then crochet with them already on the string, just because I don't want any chance of them falling off. And if I can crochet them on, I know that they'll stick, they'll be fine, they'll be in place, they won't fall off, rather than if I just tie them on, I feel like they're gonna fall off, and I hate having accessories on clothes and then you put them in the wash and it falls off, or it gets loose and it falls off. I feel like that wouldn't have been much of a progress if I showed you when I started the lilac. So what we're doing, what we have is this. We have done the lilac side at the front and we've done the black front part. Going to carry on a little bit more so it goes around the sides, and then we are going to give it a lace back. However, I am going to do the pearls, and so I'm going to start threading the pearls onto some yarn and then doing them first, because I know what I'm going to do for them. I have no idea how I'm going to do the back. I know I just said I do, but don't know if it's going to turn out right. Yeah, for the sides and the back, so for the sides, we're going to carry it on a little bit more, and then I'm going to add a tie neck and then a tie back as well. So then there's two places where it shapes the top a bit better. Because I don't want to lose the bits that come up here, but also if I keep going around the sides a little bit more, it might not, like the tie neck part won't. Yeah, I'm just going to try stuff and see if it works, basically. It has been a while since we worked on this top, since we last recorded from this top. It has just been so hot and so hectic. There's been a lot of things going on, but we are back, and it is the same week, and it's not the same week. So I realised that basically, if you were looking forward to the video last week and you didn't get one, you will see that there was recently 3 uploads in the same day, like uploads, but I found for some reason 3 of my videos had been privated and they didn't have any views on them when they were in the private section. So once I unprivated them from the private to the public section on my channel, they started to get a lot more views. So technically there were 3 new uploads. However, this video was supposed to be out last week. It was not. We've had multiple birthdays this month. We've had a lot going on this month. So yeah, however, the next thing we were doing was the straps and the beads. We were putting the beads on and trying to figure out where the best straps at the back should go. So this is what we are working with at the moment. So this is the neck piece, and there is 1 strap along the top of the back. I am thinking for the straps at the back, there is going to need to be 3. There's going to need to be 1 at the top just under my arms so it stretches around my side, 1 in the middle at the back in the center so it stretches around like my stomach, and then 1 at the bottom to sort of connect the bottom pieces so they don't just like fly up or whatever. However, I don't know about the bottom piece, so it might just need 2 at the back. But yeah, so, and then we have, you'll see down here, this is the stomach part, and this is our first bit across the stomach. We have put one bead there, and you'll see it's got a purple heart on it. We are going to be using those ones because the pearl ones, just the hole wasn't big enough to even thread a needle through, let alone thread yarn through. Even if it was the smallest yarn, no yarn was going through that. I'll show you what I mean. We are in the middle of a heat wave, so please bear with if you can hear the fan in the background. It's just way too hot not to have a fan on. However, as I was saying, let me just show you what I mean with the pearls. So these pearls are absolutely gorgeous. It smells like these would be so unbelievably perfect. Look, like the hole in them is just, I can't get a needle or yarn through that hole. It's tiny. So I was stressing like, what can I use? And then I found these. And as you can see, the hole in them is massive, so that I can easily get yarn through that, even like thick yarn. But I only have 4 of the purple ones, so I was thinking maybe using the blue ones as well. I have 2 of these, so altogether I would have 6 or 7 of them, which I think would work. However, I'm also thinking, because I've done half and half, if you can see at the bottom where the stomach is, I tried doing the first one and I just think it's going to end up looking too much. But I don't know if it's going to be too much or not, so I'm thinking of maybe just doing chains across instead, and like no beads, just because I don't want it looking too out there and too abnormal. I'm also thinking of maybe not doing the chains across the stomach. I don't know, there's something about them that it looks nice in the photo, and I think it's because of the pearls and the colour of the pearls, but I don't know if it's going to be too much if I do the heart ones all the way across. So I don't know, but what we're going to do now is we're going to do more chains across and see what works, see what looks better. We have loads more yarn as well because we ran out of black, so we have loads more yarn, so we can carry on. So yeah. So I wasn't sure about this top at all. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't vibing with this top, but now we have done the stomach chains and we've worked out how the best look for them, I will just show you. So we have done 4 stomach chains, chains across the stomach, and the reason we have done 4 and we're going to leave it at 4 with no charms on it is because, one, I find with half and half colour tops, one colour always seems to overtake, or that it always looks like there's more of one colour than the other, and then it just looks a bit like, what's the point of making it a half and half top if it's not actually half and half, if it's mainly one other colour? I don't know, it's just always been my thought process. I like the half and half tops or clothes to be equal. And the other reason is because so basically, going off the last one, so that's why we've done 2 black chains, 2 lilac chains, so there's an equal amount. And then the other thing about it, the reason we're leaving it at 4 chains is because I do not wear anything low-waisted. Everything I own is always high-waisted. I don't like wearing low-waisted stuff. I don't think low-waisted stuff would even ever suit me. I just feel, yeah, I don't like low-waisted clothes. I like or at least a tiny bit of my stomach to be covered. Crop tops, fine, different, as long as I have a high-waisted jean or something, so not like my whole stomach is out, just like I like the part between my waist and my belly button to be covered, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't like anything low-waisted. So if I did more chains, you wouldn't see them, or I feel like it would look odd because they'd be over my jeans or over my shorts or whatever I'm wearing. So we're going to leave it at 4 chains so it comes across the stomach and doesn't go any lower than like my stomach, if that makes sense. So it will just be, yeah, on my stomach, and then my jeans or shorts will come like just below that one or on the last one, which will be fine. So all that's left to do now is the chains at the back, the 2 chains at the back. I just need to work out the best place for them, but I am so excited. I think this top is stunning. I've tried it on a couple times and it is a perfect fit. I said I would explain the charms. I just didn't like how the charms looked on it. I think people would be a bit confused and people wouldn't be able to see the heart. So I think people would be a bit confused, and I think it looked too much. I did try it with 3 or 4 charms and it just looked a bit too much. So yeah, no charms and 4 chains, and it's honestly probably going to be my go-to summer top until it stops being hot weather. But yeah, I love it. So yeah, I guess we're just going to do the last 2 back straps and last 2 straps at the back and see the best place for them, and then we'll try it on, and I will insert this time pictures at the end because I know that can be frustrating when I haven't insert pictures at the end for some of my videos. Yeah, I will insert pictures at the end of this video of when this is done, because I am going to be taking photos and wearing it and listing it as well if people are interested. But let's get it finished. We have done the last straps at the back, and I honestly think this is going to be such a cute summer top, and it might be the one we pick, even though it's the first one we've made. Yeah, I think this is so cute and absolutely love it. So as I said, I will insert pictures at the end. I didn't in my last videos because I can't remember, but I said in the videos why I didn't get photos of them. But however, I will insert some photos of this one at the end. I think not adding the charms on the chains along the stomach worked out better because again, I just think it looked way too much. So yeah, but with all that said and done, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, midday, evening, night, whatever time it is for you when you're watching this. And I will see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe and stick around for the next videos in the future. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.